So it's mid-April and I thought we'd have a little look around the plot, see what's been going on, and then have a little look at the home garden as well. There's been loads of stuff sprouting into life, so it's wonderful. We've had a really long dry March and April as well, and lots of sunshine. So let's have a look. So let's have a little mid-April tour of the allotment plot. Things are shaping up quite nicely actually. There's a lot of different changes since last month. So we have edged this bed and I've started planting it up. I've got a half dead rhubarb in the front that needs potting, doing something with. Got our sweet peas coming up. Let's go down this path. We've got a load of little onions here, and then just down here I've planted some cabbages and some cauliflowers that an allotment neighbour gave me, which is lovely. Just need to cover those over so that the cabbage white don't find them or the pigeons. Along the back we have planted some peas. They were knocking to come out of the greenhouse. Not a lot going on at the back here. We've got some little broad beans, again another allotment neighbour very kindly gave me those because I'd forgotten to plant them. All the couch grass is coming back up on here. It's like a battle, I'm not winning. It's so annoying. And in the corner we've got the oregano's coming up. I've got oregano all over the plot because we have a pizza night with my partner's kids every Friday or Saturday night, whichever night we have them. And we go through a lot of oregano to make the sauce. So I've got it everywhere. This bed looks really dry. That's got some parsnips in it. I don't know if anything's actually sprouting yet. There are some sprouts. I don't know if they're parsnips or just weeds. We'll have to give them a little bit longer to find out. But look at this. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you can see amongst all the couch grass. Honestly, I hate it. Look at that. It's beautiful. That's my little apple tree. I'm hoping maybe I might get some fruit from that this year. Down to the strawberry patch that needs a lot of weeding. Just bloody weeds everywhere. Everywhere. It's my little shallot bed. They're starting to green up quite nicely. And then this bed, I hate it. It is going to be my little orchard area. You can see I've put some apple, plum, pear and cherry tree in there. They're all starting to flower again. I can do this slowly so as not to make you seasick. Look at those, they're beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. So again, hopefully get some fruit from those this year. I've planted a lot of rhubarbs and they're really starting to sprout now, but my plan is to dig out all the grass because there's loads of grassy bits. Dig all that out, and I've got some clover, and I was going to put down a clover lawn to try and sort of keep the weeds down, act as a kind of living mulch, and hopefully keep this a little bit, stop the water evaporating so quickly. This is really heavy clay in this part, and you'll see here that the ground's starting to crack already. So I really need to give it all a good water, maybe put a little bit of top dressing and compost down. That seems a lot of compost for this area, but I don't know if the clover will the clover sprout in this kind of soil. I don't know. If anybody else knows, let me know in the comments, because yeah, I just need to do something with it. And the grass is taking over, and I don't want the grass here because I don't have a strimmer or a lawnmower or the will to take it down with a pair of scissors. This is a currant, some sort of currant that I've planted. That's got loads of little beautiful little flowers on. The strawberries that were planted last year are doing the best, so they're all coming up along there and they're getting some flowers on them, which is wonderful. There's a load of bindweed in this bed. There's bindweed everywhere. Again, a battle I'm losing. This is quite interesting. Not the dog, she is very interesting, she's gorgeous. Last year I trimmed, oh sorry, oh did you hear that? That's my knees. I trimmed my blackberry bush, blackcurrant bush, and just stuck the little twigs in the ground, hoping that they might root. And look, they're getting leaves. So that's wonderful. This whole bed is just going to be soft fruit. It's going to be blackcurrants and my little gooseberry that's doing really well. It's its second year. And then some more oregano, because as I say, we eat a lot of that. This bed was absolutely awful. I'll put a picture above to show you. It was just an absolute mess. So we've dug that all out. We've put some feverfew in there, a raspberry cane or two, and just gonna let this flower, I don't know what that is, but it's beautiful in the summer. The bees really love it. It gets like tall yellow flowers on it. So that's wonderful. That will be wonderful once it comes out. This area is not doing anything yet. It's just my beans, but there's no beans in it. I've planted some potatoes here at the front. They're not popping through yet. First plantings. This is so exciting. The first plantings in the polytunnel. Got 4 little aubergines. To be honest, I don't know if they're spaced out right. They're about 8 to 12 inches apart. I don't even know how big an aubergine blooming well grows. And then I've popped these little tomato plants in, and we'll see how they do. I don't see that there's any difference between being in a greenhouse and being in a polytunnel at the allotment. So let's have a go. If we start off having a little look in the greenhouse, so these potatoes are some first early potatoes that I planted, and they're doing really well in here. I think we're going to get a really early crop from those, which is what I'd wanted. That's why they're in the greenhouse, but they're just going absolutely crazy. Then moving over here, we've got a load of seeds starting. Lots of different tomatoes and different salad crops and leeks, pak choy, butternut squash, landcress, which I've never actually tried that before. Give that a go this year. See over here we've got loads of empty pots. Well, they're not empty, they've all got loads of beans in them. This year I'm going to try and become self-sufficient in drying beans. One's for casseroles and stuff for the winter. My other half is a vegetarian, so I'm going to try and grow us a year's worth of beans, which means I'm growing about 140 different plants. Not different plants, about 5 varieties. And if we have a look over here, we've got all our basil, so I pricked all that out recently. Oh, there's some peas. I've just been and planted the peas out in the allotment. I've missed a little packet, that's okay. Up here we've got all of our celeries really coming on. Those sunflowers are like knocking to get out of the roof, which is lovely. Got loads of little flower seedlings that really need pricking out now. Some more tomatoes. And down in this corner you can just see the corn is just starting to poke its little head out, which is great. Gonna try and grow a load more corn this year. And then also, oh look, there's a little bean coming out. It's looking a little bit in here like there's not a lot of life going on, but I've just taken loads of stuff and planted it down at the allotment, and there's loads of pricking out that needs doing. I better get to it really. The home veg patch is looking glorious now. Starting to fill out. See these little potatoes at the front? I planted those out at the same time as the ones in the greenhouse, but obviously these ones are outside, so you can see the difference that the greenhouse actually makes to them. And then behind that we've got our gorgeous garlic. I'm growing all of my alliums at home this year, because last year at the allotment, it was my first year at the allotment, and I got a load of rust on all of the alliums. So I thought I'll just grow them all at home this year. So I've got those, a big bed of them there. There's some in the background you can see in the tall raised beds. We go through a lot of onions and garlic in this house. And then also over here. Now if we go over here, you'll see I've brought a load of my seedlings out because they were looking really crispy in the greenhouse. I don't know if it's just got too hot for them. Can you see they've gone like a bronze colour? I don't think they're supposed to be that colour. I think they're supposed to be green. Like, what are they? Rocket. So they should be green. And then also, oh, these aren't looking very good at all. These are not looking good at all. These are my coriander seeds. I think it all got too hot in the greenhouse for them. They're quite a cool weather crop, aren't they? So I brought them out here to see if they do a little bit better. But it's not looking hopeful, is it? I've got some more seeds. I can always start some more. Over here we have our first little asparagus shoot. 3 years in the making, and I can actually eat this one this year. There's supposed to be about 5 plants in here, but I don't know what happened to them. They've all disappeared or just died in the cold, I suppose. Then this bed's doing really well. These are some raspberries, 3 little raspberry canes and a gooseberry bush. Hang on, I've got a gooseberry flower. Does that mean I'm going to get gooseberries this year? That would be awesome. I'm going to get like 2. It's better than none. So it's first year here, but maybe I'm going to get some gooseberries. That would be great. And then some little sweet peas that look a little bit worse for wear at the back there. Don't know what's going on there. Little salad garden. We've already had our first harvest off that this year. I'm going to grow 3 of these and do some succession planting. The kale's gone to flower. Left it all for the bees, but I'm going to have to take that out soon, I think. And then the purple sprouting broccoli bed, which has really slowed down. I don't know if you can see there. Getting a few little shoots, but I've eaten quite a lot of broccoli already this year. I think it's nearly time to take these out as well. Get them turned over, ready for planting out the new plants that are in the greenhouse. Bramble, some more potatoes and a little raspberry. That one's really tasty, that raspberry. I don't know what it was my mum's, but that's probably the tastiest raspberry we've got. And then you can see down here we've got the last of our little potato pots. Got some more potatoes from my uncle the other day because he stupidly bought 25 kilos of seed potatoes instead of 2 kilos, and so he gave me a load when I went over to his garage the other day, so I need to get those in as well. So yeah, the home plot, it's really starting to green up. Look at that, it's beautiful.
Thank you very much for watching another weekly update of the allotment. I'll see you again next week, and if you could, give us a like and subscribe. Thank you.